head out the door, take the kids to school. Let's get you started with today's weather. We did it! Finally! It's above zero. 79 hours on the wrong side of that number. We emerged from the deep freeze at 6 o'clock this morning. Still looks really cold, though, in downtown Minneapolis. We've warmed to 3 already this morning. It's 4 in Minnetonka, 1 in North St. Paul, White Bear Lake, and Woodbury yet to join the party, but give them a little time. They'll get there, too. Still 9 below over in Rice Lake, Wisconsin, as that polar air still hanging on to our east. Clouds are going to be kind of stubborn today, tough to shake, but it'll still be nice enough to take the dog for a walk. And you know what? You owe the dog. Make it a double today. 20 this afternoon with mostly cloudy skies. Tomorrow, a top 10 weather day. Our first day above freezing in more than 2 weeks. Our warmest day in more than 3 weeks. It's actually a little bit warmer on Sunday, but it gets messy by Sunday evening. There's this rain and ice and snowstorm moving in that could create issues for school on Monday. So just give that a moment to sink in, parents. We'll watch that one all weekend long. Okay, I think this story is pretty interesting. Beyonce is offering fans a chance at free concert tickets for life by challenging them to eat vegan. So Beyonce made the announcement where you make announcements these days on Instagram with the hope of helping the environment. Eating less meat is one of the biggest ways you can reduce your carbon footprint, and the post was promoting something called the Green Print Project. If you go to the site and you enter, sign up, you could win free Beyonce and Jay-Z tickets for life. Fine print says actually that's 30 years, so maybe that's a comment on your own mortality. But you get to go one concert per tour for 30 years. Would you do it? I mean, it doesn't even necessarily have to be Beyonce and Jay-Z. Let's just play this as a thought exercise. Your absolutely favorite musicians. Would you give up burgers and steaks and chicken wings and pork chops? How about for a month? Would you do it? To go to all those free concerts for 30 years? If you're watching on Facebook, leave a comment here. Twitter, too. We'll be monitoring those, and we'll read a few coming up in a couple of minutes. Hey, that sound you just heard? Thousands of Minnesota parents shrieking with joy. The polar vortex is gone, and kids are going back to school this morning. At least for the most part, they are. There are still a handful of delays and closings this morning. Governor Tim Walz says that individual school districts will not be penalized if they can't make up the missed school days by the end of the year. Some schools are still dealing with the fallout from the cold. Morris High School, that is in far west central Minnesota, is having boiler problems, so school is actually closed there until next Wednesday. That is for grades 6 through 12. We know how hard these last 3 days have been, so we wanted to see how you were celebrating the warm-up today, and there have been some pretty good celebrations. Let's go and see some of the comments if we can. Ross says, just open the door to let the dog out. 0 degrees feels amazing. Yet, sadly, that is so true. Finally, a little bit of relief. Matt is doing the happy dance above zero. Ace Ventura, pet detective in a tutu. That gets you going every time. Naomi says it is above zero. I am crying tears of joy. Those tears will still freeze to your face. Still very cold. And Bill says when it finally warms up to 5 below in Minnesota after the polar vortex, you put the window down. 33 degrees warmer than yesterday morning. Yeah, we're enjoying it, but it's still cold right now. The weekend will be better. Okay, well, this came out just in the last hour. Another Democrat has joined the 2020 presidential race. Senator Cory Booker announced his bid this morning. The Democrat from New Jersey choosing the first day of Black History Month to launch his campaign. We could have another government shutdown in 2 weeks, and President Donald Trump says he's got no problem with that. He's still holding out for border wall money, but Nancy Pelosi is saying that is not going to happen. In an interview with the New York Times, President Trump calls the negotiations, quote, a waste of time. Grab something red when you're getting dressed this morning. Today is National Wear Red Day. It is part of the American Heart Association's Go Red for Women campaign. Heart disease is the #1 killer in women, and disease rates in younger women are increasing. Maybe that'll get your attention. The goal is to raise awareness, so if you see red today, that is why. A lot of people are clicking on this story on WCCO.com. The American Girl store at the Mall of America is closing, and it's happening soon. Doors shut for good on March 20th. The company is also closing a store in Boston to cut costs. Here's a great opportunity for kids who need dental work. Nearly 100 clinics in Minnesota are offering it for free this weekend. That's free fillings, free exams, and sealants. I've got information on how to make an appointment, wcco.com/links. Okay, well, one of the biggest problems of our generation has finally been solved. The tips of Hershey Kisses are now stronger. Holiday bakers complained that the tips broke too easily. Hershey's CEO says they have fixed the process so the tips don't break anymore. Those Kiss cookies, I guess? I don't know. If you like the twirl, now you got it back. Justin Timberlake celebrated his 38th birthday yesterday, and turning 38 looks a lot different than turning 21. Parents, you'll be able to relate to this.
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday.
I'm just preparing for our big night out. Just preparing.
It's funny. I feel like it's a little bit of a jerk move, recording her and waking her up. Let her sleep, man. That is Minnesota's own Jessica Biel falling asleep as they headed out to celebrate JT's birthday in New York. A couple of working parents, you kind of grab a nap. Little Z's whenever you can. They do have a 3-year-old son named Silas. Okay, let's get back to today's talker. Beyonce and Jay-Z challenging their fans to go vegan for a chance to win free concert tickets for life. Our digital guy, Eric, is here. Will people do this? Are you going to give up burgers for Beyonce?
Well, the poll just wrapped, and 20% said that they would. 80% said no way. Amy says it's not like they will be following you every day. I would do it when they check in or when they check in.
Well, I think, yeah, when Beyonce shows up at your house and catches you with a chicken wing in your mouth, then you're in trouble.
Cynthia says all she needs is a diet of her daily dose of Brickman.
Hey now.
Hey. And then also...
Is that Cynthia?
Cynthia,
Thank you,
Jean
Cynthia.
Henry.
Oh boy.
The one and the only.
Okay.
And then last, we have a lemon here, a visual aid.
Okay. Why?
Because it is shaped like a football and it's Super Bowl Sunday weekend. So I'm going to throw this once we're on camera.
Okay.
There we go. I'm going to throw this. If you catch it, you get a strawberry starburst. If you don't, you get a lemon starburst.
Oh, okay.
All right, ready?
Please don't. All right. Oh, it's a fake lemon too. I
thought it was a real lemon.
Yeah, I thought it was at least a real lemon.
No. We can't afford a real
We need better props around here, so I get the strawberry one. Come on, Brickman gets the tree, and I dropped that one.
Here you go.
No, okay. I'm just happy with any candy. That is it for now. This is the 7:34 from WCCO. Now that the kids are back to school, you're back to work. This is the time that most people are on the go. Make us your home for mobile news. Enjoy the weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday at 7:34. Until then, be nice to each other on the internet.